What's up, homies? It's your homegirl Natalie. Today I'll be showing you how to DIY 3 earrings. Little disclaimer though, if you're someone that likes to watch tutorials that give like measurements, this video ain't for you then. Because a lot of this is me just tinkering away and figuring things out as I go, but I will try to be as clear as I can. Also, this took like 4 days to film, so sorry that the light changes throughout the video, but yeah, I'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy! First, we're making these drop mirror tile earrings. I have a crap ton of mirror tiles from the time I thought I could DIY a disco ball. Yeah, I don't know. Girl, she was trying. I'll have the link to where I bought these down below. You also need some earring hooks and invisible thread. We're starting off with 4 tiles, and in the first try, I just eyeballed everything, but then I was like, it's probably better to just make a method. So you're going to cut 2 long pieces of invisible thread. With 1 thread, fold it, and then tape it down. Next, you're going to pull the piece up like so and tape that down a bit below from the loop. Then do the same with the other thread. Now you're going to attach the earring hook, and this is where you can adjust if one thread is higher than the other. You're just going to try to make it as even as possible. Then you're going to get something to slide underneath the thread so that you could slide in the tiles. Adjust the tiles properly to the length that you want. From here, just put some crazy glue on that, place a tile on top of it, and that's really it. Now you're going to want to let this dry for a while though, because if not, this is gonna happen. Oh girl, oh. Once completely dry, just take a small scissor, or in this case, a cuticle cutter, and just cut off the tail. The thread is so thin, so make sure to tighten the loop of the earring hook, and there we go, earring number 1 is done. I think this looks so cool, and it's kind of like a minimal piece, but it's also still really bold. Yeah, I like it. You can do this with any type of small backsplash tile, but with the mirror ones, be careful because I dropped mine right as I was filming this and it cracked. Next, we have these iconic pom-pom letter earrings. It's not an original idea though. I got it from this performance of Plastic Love by Joanne Baba. I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. I'm gonna make it. So what you'll need are some pom-poms, wire. I'm using a 0.8 millimeter wire, pliers. The original blue ones were made with this, but then when I tried to make it again, this happened. So I went out and got smaller ones. However, if you have pliers specifically for jewelry, that would be best. First off, the A and B are made differently. The A has a wire connecting both sides, while the B can move like so. You're going to start off by cutting a long piece of wire. Now I'm just using my original one to base this one I'm making, but it all depends on the size of the pom-poms that you got and just how big you want the actual earring to be. So first, on one end of the wire, you're going to want to create this little hook by twisting the pliers to one side. And this just secures the pom-pom so that they don't slip off. Now you get to the fun part, adding in all the pom-poms. Here I used 11 pom-poms for the sides. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than the original one, so you just gotta fumble around till you get to the shape and size that you want. Once you're set in the size, you're going to cut off the excess wire, but leaving just a little bit left, and that's because you're going to create that hook again to make sure that the pom-poms don't fall out. If you end up making it not short enough like I did, that's okay, just try again. The good thing about pom-poms is that you can push it all the way down, creating enough space for you to work with. Now for the connecting piece, cut another piece of wire, then create a little loop like so, but don't close it all the way because you'll be latching it onto the other wire. When that's finished, secure it tightly with pliers. Next, add in the pom-poms. Here I just used 3, and you're going to bend the wire around the opposite side. Again, make sure it's secure, cut off the excess, and use the pliers to hide it in the pom-poms, and the A is done. Making the B is a lot easier, just more twisting and moving the wire around. On one end, bend it over like so, or you can actually make the same hook thing from before with the A, just to stop any pom-poms from falling out. When making the shape, make it smaller than the size you actually want your earring to be, because remember, the pom-poms are going to add more to the size. Then just go ahead and add in the pom-poms. For mine, I use 18 pom-poms in total, 15 for the sides and 3 in the middle. Again, here you see that it's much bigger than the original one, so after playing around with it, I got it to this point. Now, how to put it all together is that with the long excess wire, you're going to put it through the 3 pom-poms and then make that other ending hook to secure it together. Okay, it's time to attach the earring hooks. With some invisible thread and needle of any kind, just loop the thread through the earring hook and then put both threads through the needle. I'm sorry, this is like a tongue twister for me. I have like a really short tongue, so I'm just like blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you want the needle to initially go through the center of the pom-pom, but then go through the back side of that same pom-pom. So this way, when you cut the thread and tie it in a knot, it won't be visible to the front side. Here is our final product. Making other letters are definitely easier to make, like this M and S one that I did, because it's just a single wire and all you gotta do is just bend it around to create the shape that you want. So I hope you guys try this one out. It's so much fun and the earrings are super cute and quirky. You can really play around with the sizes and colors and maybe even the shapes. Okay, we get to the one y'all been waiting for. So I saw Rina Sawayama wearing these 1,620 Moschino earrings for her Attitude Mag cover and performance, and I knew I had to create it. So what you're gonna need are some pearls. I bought the wrong size initially, so I went out and got the correct ones. These are 8mm pearls. You also need 2 2cm half pearls. I couldn't find this in stores, so I sacrificed my hair clip. Yeah, some crazy glue. Just make sure that it's some strong crazy glue, okay? Pliers, wire. This 0.5mm wire worked well for me, a piece of felt, and flat earring backs. First off, you want to find an object to wrap the wire around. Like, you don't need to close it off completely, just make sure you have a basic circle. For reference, mine was 6.3 centimeters in diameter. Girls and boys, I went through 4 different tries at doing this, but this is what I found to be the best method. With your string of pearls, you're going to string them around the wire. If you have individual pearls, then string them with some thread. For reference, I used 30 pearls to complete the circle. Once that's done, you're going to tie the string together, but don't tie it super tightly so that there's no room for the pearls to shift around, because you'll be adding wire pieces, so you need to make sure that you can still move the pearls around just a bit. Hope that makes sense. Plus, it'll all get tightened and secured at the end. So then cut off the string, and this will be the top part of the earring. Now let's get to working on the first eye pin. Okay, so with the cut piece of wire, bend the end to create a loop, but don't clasp it together just yet. So right after the 15th pearl. Add that right in the middle of the earring. Cutting another piece of wire, bend it across to create this V shape. This will go through that middle wire, but make sure that the loop is really small and that there's no space between the bent over part. So this way, when you add in the pearls, it looks a lot neater. Hopefully that makes sense. Now add in 5 pearls to the middle piece and put that V-shaped wire through. Add in another 4 pearls to finish the middle part and bend the wire over to the top part like so. Before securing it, make sure to cut off the excess wire so that top part doesn't get like really chunky, you know? To secure it, you're going to take your pliers and twist it over, and then twist all 3 wires together, but don't fully secure it just yet. Just one twist is enough. Moving along, for the V part, you're going to add in 4 pearls on each side, right after the 6th pearl from the middle. If you bend the excess V wire underneath the wire that holds the pearl circle, then this will be the back side. But if you bend it over the wire, then this will be the front side. So just keep that in mind. The best way I found to secure the V wire is that once you bend the wire, cut off the excess, leaving a little nub, bend that wire into the outer V wire pearl. I hope this makes sense. This might take a hot minute. I used pliers at first, but then I just took some cuticle cutters again. This method hides the wire well and creates a very polished finish. Okay, so before securing everything, let's hide that string we tied earlier. So using a bent piece of wire, just poke the string into the pearl's hole. Okay, so let's secure everything here. You're gonna twist the top wires by just clamping down on them with your pliers and then twisting them around. This will tighten up any empty spaces in the earring completely. Here you wanna twist it a couple times, just leaving a bit of an opening. Oh, and if you're like me, sacrificing a clip for a half pearl, be careful, cause I ended up stabbing myself. Yes, blood, sweat, and tears went into these earrings, okay? Oh my God. So now that's out of the way, cut off the wire and create this little like bend shape with it. I did this because I thought it would secure the earring better to the half pearl. Getting your felt, trace the pearl and cut the shape out just a little bit smaller than what you traced. We're going to crazy glue everything down, but again, be careful cause this happened to me. Oh. And then this happened to me. All right, so hold the earring and glue together with one hand and put crazy glue on top, and then with your pliers, grab the felt and place that on top of the earring. After letting that dry, dab a little bit of crazy glue in the center and place your earring back. Let that totally dry and we're done. Take that Moschino and your expensive ass earrings. Damn, man, over $1,000? Come on. All right, anyways, I think these are such a statement piece. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. Oh my God, so freaking cute. And we're done, homies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, if you're like, that's cool, but I don't really have the patience for all of that, I feel ya. So if you're in Korea and want to purchase any of these, DM me on Instagram and we can talk business. Okay, so that's it for this video, homies. I hope this video finds you safe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao!